All right, so Crowns on Fleek, it's a movement curated and hosted by Sonia Mbele. This one-of-a-kind experience is a celebration of phenomenal women, especially those who are thriving in male-dominated industries and often face challenges, breaking through to that next level. Now, the event brings together influential women across various sectors to have honest, empowering conversations about leadership, about resilience, and fixing each other's crowns. And so this morning, we're going to be joined in studio by the founder, Sonia Mbele, and Sihle, Sibisi, gender-based finance activist, also founder of Kwanele Foundation. So on that note, good morning to the both of you. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
It's so good to be home. Hi, SABC.
For you.
I can feel that energy. You feel like it's such a relaxing. The crew's talking to you.
Everybody
guys,
knows me, y'all.
She's famous.
Well, so both of you, I mean, it's not been an overnight journey. You have had many successes and failures. And so when you bring such an event such as Crowns on Fleek together, fixing your crown, tell us about the intention behind that and really what's expected for the day.
Okay, so Crowns on Fleek is a movement. It's not just that once-off, that one particular day event. We call it a movement because we want to take it forward. And this is what informed it. I so happened to be in rooms, boardrooms, meeting rooms with women, my sisters, pseudo-sisters, so-called sisters, who are supposed to elevate me, hold my hand and lift me up. But I found that they were the ones who were circumventing, sabotaging, blackballing, blacklisting. I had to fight for my space. And I thought, and after being in the industry for so long, I've attended so many of these Women's Month events, and I looked, I studied, and I saw a gap because it's that day, that particular day, everybody goes home with your little coaster, with your diary, with your pen, and I was like, can't it be more? Can it not be more than just that particular day? So that's when Crowns on Fleek movement, hence no queen left behind. We're not leaving anybody behind. That's why she's sitting here, because she's my sister and we are co-working this thing together. So basically it's the crown, visible or invisible, is a symbol of our strength, of our beauty, of our grace. But it's not only what you wear on the outside, it's also what you possess and wear on the inside, which is everything that we as women bring forth to the table, which is our purpose. It's our resilience, it's our power. So we said, instead of gathering women in one space for us to tear each other down, gossip about each other. Have you been in a room where you're afraid to leave because you know when you leave they're gonna have you? So we're saying that this one is where we gather together, but on the particular day, on the day, we're gonna be fixing each other's crowns, and without telling everybody that, hey, I fixed her crown.
And for doing it in silence, right? And just celebrating the successes. So thank you for speaking to that, because women's bodies and women's spaces are often spaces of violence. We see the stats playing out in our own country. And so Sihle, as an activist, perhaps also just being so intentional about this Crown on Fleek movement that's not come about. Talk to us about your involvement and why the need to be part of this. Men should also be part of this, right?
Yes, of course. But I think what resonated within me when Sonia had the conversation with me, if you are aware, gender-based violence and femicide, the theme for this year is leaving no one behind, meaning we as activists, foot soldiers on the ground, we need to make sure that the education trickles all the way to the grassroots about gender-based violence and femicide. And then when you look at Crowns on Fleek, no queen left behind. So it resonated with me to say, we are actually saying it's a safe space, women can be together. And as Sonia said, that I don't have to trumpet and publicly make noise that Sonia fixed my crown or whatever the case is. It's a safe space for us to come, and there's beauty in brokenness. I mean, in as much as we've been through the most, personally I've been through the most, but then you look at women like Sonia who say, but I choose to see gold in the mud. So please come on board and work with me. So these are one of the things where I say to people, we need a lot of Sonia Mbeles around. Women who will say, in spite of whatever that I've seen that was written or said about you, or whatever that you've been through, I still choose to see gold within you. And that gold within you, I still want to help you, sister, to make it shine and go brighter according to what God has destined it to be. So that, for me, that is the main reason why I just thought, hey, here's a big sister. Let me just cleave on her and leave the rest to God. Because more than anything, I think God at the center of it all.
So it's about being vessels, but also acknowledging that with fire we taste the gold. And so we've obviously now risen. And so practically on the day for the event, but even in the long term, how is this going to play out? So what exactly will be used to empower?
Yeah, so on the day, starting off with, the ladies will be driven from their homes by Cashanova.
Okay.
So we've got very prestigious cars that are going to be driving them to the venue. And we partnered with News Cafe at Mall at R55 because it's run by two women. And for me, that moved me. I had gone there for a comedy night and I just observed and watched how they were running the space. They run it with such precision and such class. And it's one of the few news cafes in the country that are still properly run. So I was impressed by that, and they already have a comedy night, and I was like, okay, I'm going to tap into your audience. So even on the day we are looking, well, leading to the day, we are running a Crown Her Funny comedy show. So we're looking for the next queen of comedy. So on the night it's going to be food, entertainment, light moments. We've got Celeste Ntuli who's going to judge and find the next queen of comedy. Because yes, as much as the conversations are serious, but we also want it to be light and and not too heavy on the soul, because the soul is already burdened. So we want to have talk, have dialogue. We don't want it to be lip service, but to be actual service.
Okay, and I mean, comedy, laughter is the best medicine, right? So I see the point there. But for you, Sihle, even if we're looking at what brings you hope, what gives you strength to carry on, what are some of those tools that have helped elevate you, and how are you going to also aim to pass it down?
I think for me, what has elevated me, firstly, at the center of it all, I still say to people, I see traces of God in my life. And the reason is that if not for him, I don't think I'd be sitting here today, you know. And besides that, it's a strong network, my family. My family is my strength behind the scenes. Then you've got women like Sonia, women that you possibly don't ever think that they pray for you. You know, women that sit in their corners and they pray for you. Because I don't know how many times Sonia and I have met in public places or in corridors, in business offices, and I know she's praying for me. She'll be like, I see you. I see you. So
you have to reassure that person that you think they think you don't see them. Because I don't have to say it, but because I know I'm doing it actively on a daily basis, every time I see her, I'm like, I got you.
She says, I see you. I mean, even for me, you know, when you say the world had written you off and you never saw yourself worthy, then you find in my job space where I'm at now, in the entertainment industry, then you've got men there that believe in you, then you've got women that believe in you. So I think more than anything, no queen left behind. I'm that vessel that will be there on that day to say, listen, if I've been through it all and I'm still standing, what you're going through is like absolutely a drop in the ocean. And if we're going to cleave on to big sisters who are there to say, I've been through it, I'm going to hold your hand through it, then that's the best ever.
Just very quickly, dates, times, and how we stay in touch.
So it's on the 30th of August. We're crowning the month, y'all. Crowning the month.
Putting on crowns.
It's happening at News Cafe at Mall at R55. And for details, go to www.crownsonfleek.co.za or info@crownsonfleek.co.za.
All right, they've left you with the details. All that's left to do is obviously contact them, Crowns on Fleek. It really aims to inspire and empower women by encouraging them to support and also just uplift each other. That's where we leave the conversation.